Hey.
We're the IwishTwins. But y'all knew that, didn't you?
Anyway, we are back doing the Masked Singer Season 2, Episode 3. And it was okay.
I felt like I knew these people better than previous shows. I guess I'm getting into the groove of figuring out and listening and watching the clues and all of that stuff. So I felt better with this episode.
I don't know. I think it was good. I mean, I think I know 2 of the 4. But anyway, again, so we had 4 contestants.
You know 2.
2. Well, yeah, I know. I think I know 3 of the 4. But 2. We had the flower, the eagle, the penguin, and the fox. The flower went against the eagle, and the penguin went against the fox.
Okay, and as soon as the flower walked out, basically, you could tell who she was.
I just knew when she started singing. I couldn't tell from how she was walking.
I could tell when
the way she walked slow,
the way she held the mic, the way she took her steps. I think her mannerisms, and especially her voice.
But
everything about her gave it away.
Everybody know who she is. They was just not saying who she. They said who she was, but they was trying to act like she might be somebody else. They know who she is.
They know exactly who she is.
She was very telling. Patti LaBelle. It was like,
it was so obvious.
But her clues were cooking, crafts, empire. She's legendary. I don't understand about the vision of love and what's love got to do with it.
Yeah, me either. That ain't got nothing to do with Patti LaBelle. But her strengths were super fresh. I guess because she's a flower. And her weaknesses were pruning shears.
Either way, she's Patti LaBelle. She was totally easy. I knew she wasn't going home. She's probably there for a while.
And so when he asked her why was she the flower, she said because she's beautiful and she smells good. And they gave out guesses like Bjork. Come on now.
I'm R. Bjork.
Jennifer Hudson. Oh, Bjork. Bjork. Jessie J. And Jennifer Hudson. Which Jennifer Hudson was a good guess, but anyway. And she sang 95 by Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
And she did a good job.
She sounded just like herself. She wasn't even trying to sound like anybody else. She couldn't.
No, she started, and then at the end, she started doing Patti LaBelle.
Right, she started doing it.
We know it's you, Patti.
We know it's you.
It's Patti.
If she make it to the end, we already look. She need to go home because we just know who she is.
Right.
Y'all, she's no fun. She's fun, but she's no fun because we obviously just trying to say it's not you. Yeah. And then the eagle was a guy. He was tall
and slim,
slender. I thought he was Howard Stern.
He gave off, you know who I would have thought he was?
Radio personality.
If I didn't already know this person was dead, I thought he would have been. Now I can't remember his name. The dude with the guitar.
He sung "I Would Do." He sung "I Would Do Anything for Love"
by Meatloaf.
It was so funny. He said, "But I won't do that." No. Oh no! I thought it was Adam Carolla or either Howard Stern.
So their guesses were Howard Stern, Bret Michaels, Pauly Shore, Jeff Goldman, Craig Ferguson, and Adam Carolla.
Adam Carolla was a great guess, tall, and I think Howard Stern was a great guess. But yeah,
it's studious and intelligent. That was one of his clues.
And that should have gave it off. That should have let us know it wasn't Howard Stern or Adam Carolla right there. Studious and intelligent.
That ain't Howard Stern.
And intelligent on Adam Carolla.
So out of their SmackDown, of course, Patti won. And so then the other 2 were the penguin and the fox.
And so the penguin was a lady. She was not pretty. She said she was always seen as not pretty, not funny or smart. She said she was black and white. Or she kept giving references to black and white. And that just make me think that she's mixed. And then her career is over.
She said she was a voice to be heard, She gives people the bird. Protest and march.
She gives people the bird. Her voice sounds so familiar to me. I'm probably gonna get who she is on the next one, but to me, so I forgot. I didn't write down who they think she was.
I was kind of thinking T-Boz. And then I was like, no, it's not too.
The voice is too mousy.
Yeah, it's not
T-Boz.
T-Boz.
Is deep.
Yeah, it's because I could hear some kind of like T-Boz. I was like, no, it's not T-Boz, but. The
who were their
guesses were Melissa McCarthy, Megan.
Oh yeah, they thought it was a thing again.
Who?
Sherry Shepherd.
Sherry Shepherd and Kathy Griffith, and she sang "The Middle" by some people. I didn't Zep and you know who they sang? Who that is? Would you just meet me in the middle? Okay, and then out came the Fox.
A guy.
I
know his voice. A superhero. He said he's a son of somebody.
Best work.
No, he has a son.
2 identities.
He do his best work at night. He's a comedian.
Caged and crafty.
And he sound black, but he could be white to me.
And he sang "This Love" by Maroon 5. And the guesses were Wesley Snipes, Leslie Odom Jr., Anthony Mackie, Jamie Foxx, Tyrese Gibson. They kept saying Jamie Foxx. They wouldn't
put Jamie Foxx on anybody, but they must know that dude's voice is way better. It was way better.
But yeah, it just was not Jamie Foxx. And so
it wasn't no Tyrese.
He said something about I forgot what he said, but they guessed that he might have worked with Robin Williams or Neil Patrick Harris. Oh, he said Dougie and Doubtfire. That's what he said. So they said he might have worked with Robin Williams and Neil Patrick Harris. I still don't know who that reference is. And out of him and the Penguin, he won. So in the SmackDown...
Hold on, I wasn't finished. So I couldn't really tell who he was. His voice, I'm going to get his voice too. But her son, Kaz, he gave a great guess who was Wayne Brady. And he really does sound like Wayne Brady too, in a certain extent.
Oh wow, okay.
Mm-hmm. And I don't like Wayne Brady, y'all. I was in Philadelphia getting on
Wayne Brady, and she don't like.
No, it's not that I met Wayne Brady because I didn't meet him. I was getting off the airplane. He stayed on the airplane until the end, and when I was getting off, because I always wait to the end too. When I was getting off the airplane, he came rushing by me once everybody got off. And knocked everything out my hand. So I didn't meet him. I wasn't introduced to him. This is Wayne. No, I didn't meet him. So he knocked everything I had that was in my purse. Everything came out my purse and everything. He just kept going.
Yeah, because he busy.
He just kept going. No, he was going to the turnstile where your luggage come because he went to go get his luggage. By the time I got to the luggage, he was standing right there. So I happily told him about himself.
I know you did. I don't
like Wayne Brady.
So Wayne, wait a minute, no. The Penguin and the Fox were in the SmackDown.
No, the Penguin and the Eagle.
The Penguin and the Eagle. And she sang "I'm Worth It" by Fifth Harmony.
And he sang "These Boots Are Made for Walking."
Oh, that's what I wrote right here. That mess was funny. When I tell you, I'll laugh.
She didn't have a bad voice or whatever, so she just came because she didn't have a better voice than the Fox.
Right. So of course, between the Eagle and the Penguin, you knew already that the Eagle was about to go home. So now we know who the Eagle is, and
when they take it off, I'm like, oh wow, and it's crazy. It was Drew Pinsky, and what's crazy about
Dr. Drew.
Dr. Drew. What's crazy is that because when he started on MTV, he was actually on MTV with Adam Carolla. So a great guess was Adam Carolla. You wouldn't know, but yeah, he can't sing to save his life. He was horrible.
Poor little thing.
It was horrible. He didn't even care. He didn't even care.
He was cute.
He didn't even care. It was cute.
Yeah.
So now we know we have the Flower who was Patti LaBelle. The Eagle, who was Drew Pinsky, he went home. The Penguin. Oh, I forgot to give who I thought the Penguin could be.
You said you didn't know.
No, I don't know, but I never told you who I think it could be.
Oh, who?
I think it's either Tiny. She was really short.
It's not Tiny.
I think it's either Tiny. I'm telling you who I think it could be.
It's not Tiny.
It ain't none of these people either. I think it's either Tiny because she's real petite, real short, voice kind of squeaky, or Tia or Tamara.
But T and Tamara not short.
They not short like that?
Not like Tiny. Tiny is like 4'11".
But they all mixed.
Yeah, all three of them are mixed, but yeah, T and Tamara are way.
Tiny might be a little smaller than the person who sung, but a little tinier than the person who sung or whatever. I don't know.
One of the girls from Fifth Harmony. But you think
none of those girls on Fifth Harmony is mixed?
They don't have to be mixed. Just
Black and white.
Black and white.
It got to be something with dealing with black and white, and she said it twice.
Black and white. Black and white.
She said it. She made an emphasis on it twice. I think she's mixed.
It might be the brat. What if it's the brat?
The brat mixed?
The brat's not mixed, but she's black, and her sister always wear white.
The brat. Let me tell you something. The brat would never put nothing in that form fitting.
Yes, she would.
You never.
The brat got a badass shape. When I tell you that chick is built, she's built.
I ain't think so. I'm saying she wear jeans and shirts.
I seen her in a cat suit one time. You be like, that's the brat. She's built.
It can happen, so
because you never ever see her dressed up like that. But one time she was in a cat suit and she was making heads turn.
So, but the brat kind of boyish still, and this chick is very girly.
Okay, so maybe it's not the brat.
This chick is very girly, unless the brat can really switch it up.
Where that came from?
Because this chick was all and twerking, and this chick was very girly. If you look at her mannerisms, I was trying to get in her. I'm telling you, two people. That dude, that Mr.
Superhero
Fox, the Fox. His
two identities. He said he has two identities. Dougie and Doubtfire. Best work at night.
He's a comedian.
He's either a comedian or a talk show host at night.
But he could be a white guy.
A talk show host.
I kind of feel. I did that. I put nighttime show guy, and that's because I couldn't think of the talk show host. I kind of feel like he could also be that. What's the name?
The one that danced with Justin Timberlake all the time.
Yeah. Or the one that do a lot of the singing and stuff. Yeah, he do like the he like to do oh gosh, not Jalen, oh Lord, no. One of them with the new
his name not Andy. Is it Andy? The one that's really, really funny. Jimmy Fallon.
It could be Jimmy Fallon. It could really be Jimmy. He has an okay voice.
Yeah, he does. He does have an okay voice.
So it could be Jimmy Fallon. Nighttime, it could really be Jimmy Fallon.
Does his best work at night. But what's that Dougie and Doubtfire? Refused to be caged and he is crafty.
Anyway, who knows?
So in the comments below, we want you to tell us who you think the fox is and who you think the penguin is. Because our guess is Jimmy Fallon
and Wayne Brady.
Brady for the fox. And who did we say? Oh, we didn't. We
know who the flower is. That is Patti LaBelle.
That's Patty.
Look. And the penguin is, I say, either Tiny T or Tamara. And she says
T-Boz. I'm just gonna say T-Boz, even though I don't really think it's T-Boz. Just T-Boz.
Look, she kind of like the Asian guy on there that was a doctor, played the doctor.
Exactly.
Right now. He just say all kind of crazy stuff.
Anybody, throw anybody out there. What he said for Patti LaBelle?
Oh, yeah, he was whatever.
That's when he said Jessie J. No. He didn't say. He said Bjork.
He said Bjork.
He was just throwing anything out there, just say anything because everybody and their mama knew. That was Patty. When she started doing, you know how Patty do her shoulders? She would do her shoulders.
That was Patti LaBelle.
It's funny she didn't take her shoes off.
As soon as she started singing, they know who she is. I mean, she couldn't even, she would have to sing with a voice thing for people not to know who she is. Because her voice is just that distinct. There's nothing she could do to hide her voice. And all her mannerisms, actually.
But you know what? The last season, seeing was it the Bumblebee? I said the same thing about Gladys Knight. That's not Gladys Knight. If it was Gladys Knight, you would know exactly who it was.
She changed her voice, though. She was able to change her voice. She didn't sound anything like Gladys to me.
She sounded like Jennifer Lewis. That's who she sounded like.
She sounded like Jennifer Lewis. She didn't sound nothing about going home to Georgia on the doggone train. She sounded nothing like herself.
I'll go back and watch some of her episodes to see her songs.
So I mean, I just knew she was Jennifer Lewis. I'm telling everybody, y'all know.
Y'all know what y'all talking about.
That's
That's Jennifer Lewis. but it did sound exactly like Jennifer Lewis. Like Gladys was trying to sound like Jennifer Lewis. That's how it sounded.
That's how it sounded. I think she was really trying. She really tried to disguise her voice, and she did perfect. She did well. That's how she made it to the end, because she could sing, and she disguised her voice. Nobody knew. She made it to the end right before T-Pain. He was great.
Yeah, because like I said before, T-Pain has an awesome voice.
He was great.
I want to hear more from him. He needs another record to come out with no auto-tune.
So that was the end of that. So next week we will see who was going home next.
So after here, so how do you think they're going to do the shows? Because it's how many people are left?
I don't know if they're going to do.
Oh, it was like 16 people, right? And 4 went home, so there's 12 people left. So they can't have all 12 people in one show.
It's gonna be, they're gonna dwindle down from 4 to 4 again. That's no. They're gonna have to do another 2 hours. They're gonna do more than 4.
So they probably do like.
It'll take too long. Because the reason why they was able to do these two last two like they did was because they did a 2-hour show. They're not gonna do any more 2-hour shows, so they're gonna have to either some kind of way they're gonna have to dwindle down the minutes. How I don't know how they're gonna do it. Honestly, we'll see.
This is an hour show, and if you have 8 people sing.
Right,
they can't sing for 30 seconds. They can sing for 30 seconds.
I mean, but they still have to do the SmackDown. So they might have 8 people sing and do one SmackDown. I don't know, cause they're still gonna do.
We're just sitting here quiet, like thinking, like how
they still do a package before each time, cause they still have to give out clues.
But they done gave out clues already, so they don't have to do a longer. They don't have to have
they still gonna give out a package. I think.
They can do a shorter package.
Maybe, but we'll see.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming back to our channel and subscribing to us. Please like, comment, and share our videos because everybody wants to see the IwishTwins.
We're popular.
Yeah, we
in
are.
our heads.
No, we're really popular. Tell your friends. If you believe it and I believe it, that's 2 people.
We love y'all. Have a good day.
Toodles.